Do you have to-do list overload? You know, way more to-do lists than you have hours in the day. Stick around for just a few minutes. I'm going to share with you my secret formula that I have shared with hundreds of coaching clients that have helped them produce the results they need to get the life and lifestyle they desire. It'll work for you too. Stay tuned. Hey there, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on when and where you're watching this. My name is Tom Rigsby, and I work with high-performing individuals to help them produce the results they need to get the life and lifestyle they're working for. Today, I'm going to take just a few minutes and share with you one of the key concepts that I share with my coaching clients. I call it my secret formula for getting things done. It's called P+4F. P+4F. So if that sounds good to you, let's dive right in. So we're going to start with the old reliable to-do list. Well, whether you keep it on an index card, a sticky note, maybe you put it in your journal, or maybe even you have an app on your phone or tablet to help you manage all those to-do items. What you see on the screen is kind of an example of the problem. It's not that we have a to-do list. It's that we try to put everything possible on that to-do list. It becomes this all-encompassing, no exceptions, everything we need to do to master the universe and rule the world list of stuff that we've got to do today. And the reality is, we just can't get all that done in one day. So let's narrow this list down to just the 5 things that are going to have the greatest impact. We can call this our 5 major moves, right? Out of this list, the 5 things that are actually going to move the needle today. Now, we're not getting rid of everything else. Just want to pick those 5 things, and we want to focus on those for just a minute. Okay, now that we've narrowed it down to our 5 major moves, we're going to apply the Pareto Principle. Pareto Principle, you may have heard of this. Maybe it's called the 80-20 rule for you, but the principle is that 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. Now that means with a list of 5 things, one of those items is going to produce 80% of the results. So this one item that is going to be responsible for 80% of your results, that now becomes your priority. And that's the P in the P+4F formula. 1 priority and 4 focus areas per day. Now, trust me, I understand this feels tough. Right? I mean, I hear it all the time. Tom, you don't understand. I have more than 1 priority I need to work on. Or 5 things can't possibly be enough to move the needle for me. So I'm going to give you a little bit of reassuring news here. It's really simple. All you have to do is knock these 5 things out in the morning, and then at lunch, sit down and pick out a new 5 for the afternoon. Now, I can tell you from my experience working with hundreds of coaching clients that the likelihood is that's not going to happen. I like to tell the story of the restaurant here in my hometown that has 80 plus items on their buffet. Can you really do 80 plus items great? Or would you rather go to a place that only does 1 type of item? See, and that's what we're really doing here. We're narrowing our focus down to just the 5 items, and then from those 5, choosing the one thing that's most important to focus on today to create the results that we need. When we have all those other items out there, we're worrying about those. They take up cognitive space in our brain, and that space that it takes up is the same space that allows us to be creative and make difficult decisions. So this whole process is designed to get it out of your head and into a system so that you can focus on creating results. So there it is. That's the P+4F system. 1 priority and 4 focus areas. Now, part of the beauty of this system is that it is so simple. In fact, it's so simple you can jot it down in the corner of your journal page every morning. That's what I prefer to do. Maybe writing it down on an index card so you can carry it around in your pocket or put it on a sticky note. Whatever works for you. That's what I want you to do. But before you begin adapting this to make it fully your own, I want you to spend about a week doing it just the way I've shown you. Take your entire to-do list, narrow it down every morning, narrow that thing down to the 5 major moves that you need to make today in order to make progress toward your result. Then 80-20 those 5 things, find the one priority, jot those down, P+4Fs, and then knock those things out of the park each and every day. Do that for a week, and then you can begin to adapt it and make it your own. If you have any questions, by all means, shoot me an email. My direct email, tom@tomrigsby.com. And every weekday morning, 7 a.m. Central Time, it would be my privilege if you would join me for 7 minutes in the morning, a little short video podcast where we talk about tips, tricks, and hacks just like this to help you build the life and lifestyle that you desire. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to talking to you again very soon.